Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is Starr and I'm a light renegade, part of a collective of Pleiadian beings bringing you information from beyond the veil. So much has happened today, everyone. I honestly do not know where to begin. I've been so busy and I've only just managed to sit down to channel a message with Jay because I've been off in other spaces, other places today, and it has been so chaotic. It has been just out of this world, to be honest with you, everyone. And everything is making a lot of sense to me. I feel very aligned at this time, the most aligned that I've ever felt in this journey so far, and I couldn't be more grateful. But I know that today's message is going to come with a strong hit for some. I think I've already gone through this time of my life, so I'm kind of grateful to have made it through. I think, and you've all witnessed me in this space grow, and a lot of things coming to test me and to push my resolve. And I'm here standing strong and feeling the strongest that I've felt in a very long time. So know that you will make it through the other side, everyone. And I'm really starting to see my life really align in ways that I've been asking for the longest time. So please know that your prayers will be answered, and this is just where we find ourselves right now. And I think some of you, it's going to be a trying time, but I promise you that the light will find your life again and you will be on the other side. But I'll have a lot more to share after the message today from Jay. It was very quick interaction with him. He feels so busy, and yeah, I feel like they're doing so much for us behind the scenes, and I couldn't be any more grateful. But today's message is called Awakening, and he started with, "Hello dear souls, another message from me today, which I think will be difficult to hear. I wish to share with you that the time has come for no return. Those in your life that are not aligned with your highest good will have to leave. You have chosen the path of enlightenment, and you are aligning only seeking the light. This means that those who are still seeking darker essence at this time will have to be turned away from aligning with you. To some, this will be devastating. You may feel as though you are losing everything. However, this is you having it all to gain. This will not be easy, so prepare yourself now. Each one of you have had a person or people or place come to mind as you hear this message. You know deep down in your heart who is in alignment with you. So please surrender to the process and let your life turn to chaos so that you can flow. Trust the timing of your life and trust that you are always supported and safe. Although this may be a time of great grief for some, tough lessons are having to be learnt at this time and the darkness illuminated so that you can break free and move on. It is your time to align with the highest of light for you and those around you. Many of you here are gatekeepers for others, showing them the way. Those on a slower path but still seeking the light will follow because of the actions that you make now. They will see your transitions and change, and you will prove to them just how beneficial this light of life is. Some of you have been hiding. There is no more room to hide. So be prepared to be tackled, to be tested, and to be pushed. This is not personal. This is the darkness seeking a space of refuge and testing your resolve. Others testing your light to see if you will break, and you will not. Your will is too strong, and you are protected. Remember this. Nothing of harm can come to you, though there will be those that seek to disturb your peace because they do not know how to find peace for themselves. You have been warned about this time of your journey many times. The time is now, everyone. You have reached a milestone and you should be so proud. Seek spaces of light and keep shining your love. You will be shown the spaces that align with your soul. Go to them with no fear. This will take great discernment as some seek to trick you. Be aware. Your eyes are being made to be clear so that you can see the truth in all spaces and places you find yourself at this time. Trust your heart's knowing, and to many this will be a test of your resolve. Allow yourself to live in alignment of peace and joy. You should not be struggling at this time. Anyone that takes you away from your true happiness and joy must go. I'm sorry to leave you on such an abrupt note. However, tough love I feel is required at this time. Call on those you trust, your side of the veil, and the frequencies and dimensions beyond. We are all here helping you, but this is your time to take a stand for your light, your love, and the future of those to come after you. This is for the future of the planet and not just for yourself. Bigger picture thinking, everyone, from here on in. All my love, Jay. Today has been absolutely, utterly mind-blowing, everyone. Is the only way that I can describe what has been happening today. And I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it in my spaces and those around me. I'm seeing people's lives literally fall apart, and knowing that it's for their highest good. And the energy is so strong at the moment. I was feeling such abrupt and extreme emotions for most of today. I was really having to work through a lot of my own energy. I did a lot of purging last night, a lot of tears, a lot of working through things that have just been the most amount of pain for me, and really having to face it all, to just let it all go and let it be the past. And I think that is where a lot of you find yourselves now, well, all of you. And I think, some of us have been digging our heels in, not wanting to let go, clinging on for dear life to spaces that feel comfortable. And there is no room for that anymore. We're having to let everything go. Those people that are clinging to us, that aren't there for our highest good, they need to go. They need to be taking their own path and learning their own lessons. There is no time for us to be I'm really struggling to find the words to not sound quite savage at this time, but I think that is what we're having to be, everyone, because we've worked so hard to get to where we are right now, and you deserve to feel happiness, you deserve to feel joy. And those that have chosen a different path, this was their choice, and they have to live for their own lives, their own lessons, and their own knowing and learning. And remember, everyone is always protected by their guides, even when they are in a space of seeming darkness. So know that it's not your job. They have other guides that are supporting them and watching them. And I lived a lot of my life in very dark spaces and doing a lot of things that I'm not very proud of, but I know now that I was always protected in that time. And your guides are there just to hold you, and I was held. I know there was times when I broke down throughout my life, and I was very much held in those spaces, even though I was perhaps partaking in things that wasn't in my most highest alignment or in the highest of alignment of others around me. So know that those that are seeking your light for just your light, they need to find those spaces with their guides, with their teams, and let them do that, everyone. We cannot teach people to do this job. They have to do it for themselves. We can't pull them through. They have to pull themselves through. And you all know what this feels like by now. You've all been through so much already. So let yourself step into the light, to the fullest light that you can possibly feel and be experiencing at this time. I'm living such a juxtaposition at the moment, everyone. I'm very much entering in some very, very dark spaces and tipping timelines that are just completely out of this world, but then at the same time I'm feeling such love and such support and such happiness in other spaces. And it feels, I knew this time would come. I was warned of this time, and I now understand why my journey has been the way that it has. And I was going through such trauma, such pressure from other people, up against other people. I was rubbing people up the wrong way, left, right, and center. And I just thought, gosh, when is this going to stop? And I think I'm finally coming to a plateau of me understanding where I am, where my energy needed to grow, and these other people are having to expand in their own spaces at this time now. And I'm seeing that. I'm seeing them go through their changes. And you know, in some spaces it's difficult to see, in other spaces I couldn't be happier for people, and I'm just trying to hold love and space for all those that I see, and sending out, you know, energetic love to those that I know are struggling. And just because we're not in people's lives doesn't mean that we can't send them energetic love, everyone. So do remember that if you're worried about people leaving your life, we have to let them go, and, you know, embrace this universal love, and know that nothing is ever truly lost, and people never leave your life. They are still with us. They are still, you know, our companions, our soulmates, our soul family, all of those types of things, and we will see them again, you know, and if not this lifetime, then the next. And it's difficult, everyone, when you are in that space. Believe me, I've so been there, and I'm really trying to be in this bigger picture thinking at this time, everyone. So my heart goes out to you. I hope that you are finding the spaces of love where you can be supported. But something else I wanted to mention today was that I think I understand it all now. I'm so sorry, everyone. I was going through a lot of energy shifts yesterday, and I couldn't grab all the messages that I think I was supposed to. But from my understanding, where we are right now is that everyone's eyes are beginning to open. You are starting to see spaces of darkness, the darkness in terms of just energy around you. And, you know, in your dream times, you'll be given information. This is something that has been happening for quite some time for me on my journey, but especially now, everyone, you will be given information on where you find yourself and how to align with your highest timelines, and perhaps those people that are testing you at this time, and if you can trust them. So pay attention to your dreams, everyone, and I want everyone to take a real deep dive into their astrological charts. And I know this isn't going to be for everyone, but there is something in this, everyone, and I'm seeing it play out I've seen it play out in my timeline. I've seen it playing out with clients as well. And look at your north and south node, everyone, and see where you are aligning at this time. And anything from the past, it just needs to be healed and released. That is all. These people that we go through the same cycles with over and over again, you have to break the chains now, and they are being broken for you. So let these people go. If people are leaving your life at this time, you have to let them go, and know that you are making space for the new to come in. And this is where I found myself for a really long time. I was having to let go of everything. 2022 was perhaps the worst year that I've ever experienced in my whole entire life, and I thought, when is it going to end? Because I was just losing, well, what felt like losing everything left, right, and center, and I was in such pain, crippling pain. I just felt so alone, and I now see that I was making room for more love to come in, for more spaces of joy, for more spaces of authenticity and a stable foundation, everyone. So know that the things that are falling away now is to make for a steady foundation. Some of you have been working through karma. Some of you have been working through things from past lives, ancestral healing, and healing your lineage. So be proud of yourself. And if you are someone that is really struggling, know that you are supported, and that you will find your space of light and happiness again. This is only a short space of time we find ourselves in, and we're really having to dig deep, everyone. So let things fall away if they are falling away. If you're feeling the need to walk away from spaces, and this might be very extreme, everyone. This might be, you know, you upping and leaving the country. This might be you leaving, moving a home, leaving a relationship. I think there's going to be a lot of chaos before the storm. A lot of chaos and the storm before the calm, everyone. And that's just how it has to be. And I think we're going to see this play out in our wider scale, you know, spaces too, everyone. So I think we are having to brace ourselves, but please take the time to really sit with yourself and be honest with self. I'm having to be so honest with myself. And, you know, this idea of hiding, I've been in hiding too. The spaces where I've not wanted to show up as my authentic self out of fear, and I'm really having to do that because I know that I'm calling the people in that, one, need my help, that two, need to be aligning with people that are for the light. So know that in you showing your authenticity, you are allowing other people to see you and to align with you too. I've been calling a lot of people in. I've realized this journey, and now they are standing right beside me, and we're on the same path. We are on the same timelines, and very much I'm starting to see where the spaces where there are conflict and how everything is coming into alignment, so we are all growing together at the same space. There was a group around me that I see us all moving in tandem with each other. So know that that time in your life will come to everyone, and if anyone is falling away, you know, they're aligning with their spaces for their healing, and they will be supported too. You know, it's not that people aren't going to be supported, but we are just on different trajectories and different timelines, everyone. And you know, I'm nipping back and forth and healing things left, right, and center for our future. And I'm so grateful to be in this space. I feel like I know what's happening now. I feel very strong. So thank you, all of you, for your support and for being here. And, you know, please do reach out to us. This is a space where we want to be interacting with you and giving you support. You know, a lot of us light renegades, we went along this journey for a very long time before finding each other. And it was very painful. And, you know, I'm grateful to have them as my family, my Starr family, and grateful to have you all as my extended family too. And I know that I know many of you from other different lives, and I couldn't be more grateful that we're all aligning at this time. So come together, everyone. We are here for you. Do reach out to us, and those that might be struggling with their energy, reach out to us for healing. And you know, I'm really trying to do as much as I can and be creating as many things as I can. And next week I will be releasing a lot of work, everyone. But it's like the whole floodgate is opened up for other people needing my help at this time, my personal spaces. And you know, this is my life's work, and I couldn't be more grateful. But I'm very busy at the moment, so I'm going to have this weekend for energy work and for helping those that are in my vicinity that I know need my help at this time, and you know, my immediate clients. But I will be back next week with lots of information, I hope, and I hope that I'll be able to share just what I've been doing this week, because yeah, it's been mind-blowing, everyone, but I couldn't be more grateful, and I feel very supported, and I very much feel all of your love. So thank you for being here, and thank you for being on this path of ascension and growth with me, with all of us. And you know, I feel very proud of all of us here, because I know it's been a difficult journey, and we are in a very, very difficult time right now. But I know that this is only to make way for so much more light and so much more love, everyone. So align with those beings that you trust and that you love, and just be very aware. This weekend, I think everything is going to be illuminated for you. So keep your eyes peeled, and you know, don't trust everything that you hear, don't trust everything that you see, and you can't trust everything that you feel either. So listen to your heart. What is your heart telling you, your soul telling you? So keep coming back and sitting with self, and you know, tap in with your guides, tap in with those that you trust, and you know, seek those spaces of enlightenment and knowing to everyone. But I think that's enough for today, and I wish you all the most beautiful weekend, and I will be back on Monday, sending you so much light, so much love, and yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Take care.